Desi Martinez Promotions presents the San Antonio Summer Showdown. Brought to you by Martinez and Associates Personal Law Firm. With us, it's personal. Live from the beautiful Boeing Center at Tech Port in San Antonio, Texas. Get ready for an electrifying night of world-class boxing. This is a Desi Martinez promotion.
Main event here at the Boeing Center at Techport. Justin Figueroa and Jared Tennant getting set for the 7th and final match, the main event from right here in the San Antonio Summer Showdown. Jared Tennant 9-5 coming in. Figueroa undefeated. One of those 12 M's coming right here at Boeing Techport about a year and a half ago. 5'10", 5'9", both of them very comparable in terms of height and stances. KO percentage, Figueroa can hit. 10 of those 12 wins have come courtesy of knockout. You look at the ages, Tennant, 40 years old. I can certainly appreciate that, still being in the ring at that age. Yeah. Figueroa, meanwhile, the age of 26, as we take another look at the two fighters who make up tonight's main event. And on his way to the ring right now is the challenger. Fighting from Los Angeles, California, Jared Tennant, coming in 9-5, 4 knockouts to his credit, Bobby. So you look at percentages, maybe not the 10 of 12 in terms of knockouts that Figueroa has, but 50% or near it ain't bad.
Yeah, you let two fighters that come out with a knockout type of power going up against each other. I believe if you do the math, that can equal to a high chance or probability of a knockout between either one of these two.
Tennant looking to garner what would be the biggest win of his career, because Figueroa is a young man who fights out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, and Justin, many people will tell you, is a rising star. As a matter of fact, he currently holds the junior NABF super welterweight title. That belt is on the line tonight, and so Justin looking to keep that belt in his corner as well as go to 13-0. For Figueroa, he's a young man who has taken on all comers and has knocked out most of them. We talked about the 10 knockouts of those 12 fights.
You know, and like you mentioned, of course, we had the opportunity to see him not too very long ago, and of course he delivered there with a win as well. And you'll see shortly here, he likes his fans to recognize him by raising their wrist and showing their watch to signify his just in time.
Justin, just in time. Figueroa. It's a nickname that he picked up a couple years ago. He beat Christian Aguirre here in a fight right here in San Antonio in March of 2024 via a unanimous decision. One of his only 2 fights that has not come courtesy of knockout. And he walks out to the Star song. I forget the name of the song, but it's, hey, if you think you are a star and you say you are, it's time to get to work.
And he is certainly the star of the night, coming in with very impressive wins. And again, I think when you look at everything and you look at what Justin Figueroa is all about, he talks about how those knockouts just happen, but he just wants to win bouts. He doesn't go in looking for knockouts. They just happen.
Justin Figueroa actually started boxing as a way to lose weight because he was a football player, wanted to keep in shape. But things didn't quite work out on the gridiron, so he started boxing and realized, well, that's what he wanted to do, and he's pretty good at it. He cut down to 178 pounds, currently fights at that super welterweight division, and here's Kristen Schmidt with the details.
Scheduled for 8 rounds in the super welterweight division. Your judges for this contest, Ursula Perez, Nexus Novoa, and Ellis Johnson. Your third man in the ring, referee Mr. Mark Colloy. This bout will be for the junior NABF Super Welterweight Championship under the tutelage of President Joanna Aguilara and to be presented by Ms. Deborah Hawkins. And San Antonio, finally the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for tonight's main event! Alamo City, it's time for the action in the main attraction. So help me out. San Antonio, tell everybody in the city, tell everybody in the town that it's about to go down. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he steps into the ring tonight wearing the black trunks, weighing in at 153 pounds. His professional boxing record consists of 9 victories, 5 defeats, and 4 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Los Angeles, California. Please welcome Jared, the Technician Tennant. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight, he steps into the main event wearing the playing card inspired gold, black, and red trunks. He weighed in at 152 pounds. His professional boxing record, a perfect one. 12 victories, 0 defeats, and 10 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Coming to us by way of Atlantic City, New Jersey, Justin Figueroa! Mr. Kaloy with the instructions.
Coach String, thanks for joining us, sir. All right, gentlemen, we've already gone over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourselves at all times. If I say stop, stop whatever you're doing and listen for my commands. Punches in this area and up will be considered legal. Punches in this area and up will be considered illegal. Chuck and Guantes, touch gloves. Let's go to work.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
8 rounds is what they're going to go to work, scheduled wide at least, for this main event to end the San Antonio Summer Showdown. Justin Figueroa, 12-0, putting that record on the line against Jared Tennant as we are underway in round number 1. The fighters coming out, throwing a couple punches early, not wasting too much time. Matchup for the junior NABF super welterweight title. Figueroa with a couple of punches.
Yeah, Figueroa starting this match very aggressively, going after Tennant.
Keeping Tennant at bay with that jab, throwing it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Tennant countering to the body.
Tennant expecting that big punch with his defense, with his hands up, and then just countering like you said, Hector.
Referee Mark Kaloy overseeing this one. Both now weighing each other out.
It's always like that first date, just kind of seeing things out, seeing how one responds to the other, and so far Figueroa has been taking it to Jared Tennant.
Well, for Tennant, it would be a date with his biggest win of the career so far. For Figueroa, it'd be a date with 13-0. Straight left hand for Tennant. Big right cross. Will that be called a knockdown? It is. Mark Kaloy saying so. Well, Tennant isn't disputing the fact that it should be a knockdown. He said, I'm okay, but he didn't say, look, I just tripped, so let's count it a knockdown. Here comes Figueroa. Early action.
Figueroa just sees an opportunity here.
Right overhand just missed. Big right hand, grazing Tennant. Justin sensing the moment, looking for blood. Left jab, combination, misses with the left overhand.
Lots of power by Figueroa, able to push Tennant into the ropes.
Big combination. Don't know if anything landed flush there. Tennant, though, on defense in the early going. Round 1 of a scheduled 8. Jared there looking to counter Justin Figueroa with the right hands.
Figueroa certainly the aggressor in this first round here.
A flurry to finish round number 1. And there's the bell.
Just in time.
Ironically, in Tennant's case, it was just in time.
Yeah.
All right, easy to assess that first round,
That
huh?
one was a pretty easy one to assess. Clearly, Justin Figueroa putting it on. Early knockdown already. Whether he slipped, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I saw him slip. But, you know, these two fighters known for knockdowns, knockouts. I don't know. We could see one.
What was telling was normally when the official rules something a knockdown and he doesn't feel he was knocked down, he'll motion to the ref, I was not. Jared Tennant didn't do that. What he said to the official was, I'm okay, which was letting the official know, look, I'm fine. You don't need to stop this. I'm good. But in terms of the knockdown itself, Jared Tennant didn't seem to dispute that.
Let's see if Figueroa wants to finish this fight early as he continues to be aggressive.
Heavy activity in round 1. It's Tennant who comes out firing to start round number 2. Just his most recent victory coming in March against Mario Gaston Rios, beat Omar Rosales before that, Freddie Espinosa before that, and Tony Adamas before that. He fights most of his time in Atlantic City. As a matter of fact, the last time he did it, big right hand for Figueroa. The last time he did fight in Atlantic City was right here at Boeing Techport. Christian Aguirre, March of 2024, a victory then.
Talked about maybe making San Antonio his second home yesterday, Hector.
Some oohs and some ahs from the crowd as Justin continues his activity. Tennant putting up that defense, has both gloves flanking his head. Taking no chances here early. You see Justin with that left hand, using it to back Tennant into the corner. Moving Jared around with it.
Lots of credit for Jared Tennant to come out in this second round here, throwing some punches, landing a few as well.
Figueroa, the fighter who's dictating the pace and the movement so far. Saw the knockdown in round 1, and now continuing to push Tennant backward.
Almost had him cornered, but Tennant able to get away.
Combination there for Figueroa right in front of us. There's that left-handed jab. Figueroa throwing here, looking to land. Always covering up though. Every punch he throws comes right back. And still in a good stance. Not leaving himself unprotected. Big overhand right, does not land.
Tennant doing a pretty good job of hanging in there, withstanding some of the big hits, delivering a few hits of his own. There's a good combination from him right now.
Tennant back in the corner go, Justin. A little bit of a low shot, not intentional, not called. Another one to the body. Under 10 seconds we go. And Figueroa looking to go to work. Combination includes a big right that missed. 2 rounds in the books.
Well, it's Justin Figueroa's fight, and right now, even though Tennant is doing a pretty good job of responding to some of the hits, clearly Figueroa's in control of this bout, and he is having a little bit of a difficult time. I say that Tennant is trying to land some really big punches, but man, Justin Figueroa, he is the man.
You know, Tennant's approach and kind of being tentative reminds me of what the old philosopher Mike Tyson once said. Everybody's got a game plan until you get hit smack in the face. And I feel like in that first round, we may not have seen it in real time clearly, but it affected Tennant.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, you've seen a more cautious approach in these first 2 rounds.
I feel like Tennant came in really respecting Figueroa, taking the big hit, saw that he can hang in there with Figueroa, and he's delivered some punches, but Figueroa has just been the aggressor.
He's constantly going backward, is Tennant. Credit that to Justin Figueroa. Tennant himself, 4 knockouts throughout his career, 14 fights, 9 of those wins. Oh. Big right for Tennant. Figueroa saying, no, that didn't hurt me. Only who knows if it did.
It was a very good punch.
But the reaction probably lets you know that it probably did. If a boxer feels the need to tell you something didn't hurt, it probably hurt. Because everybody else saw it.
Yeah. Clean shot. Probably as clean as you'll see.
Tennant now with a combination. See if that changes his momentum a little bit.
I feel that Tennant's aggressiveness increasing as the match goes on. Maybe a little bit more confidence after landing that big punch.
Tennant with a big right hand, didn't land flush. Another combination, that left hand might have connected some. Figueroa now tagging him with a right hand. Tennant saying, hold on, stoppage here by official Mark Kalloy. He's making sure that Jared Tennant's okay.
And Jared's gonna take every opportunity he can to get a little bit of rest.
And Justin Figueroa saying, hey, my bad, didn't mean to go that low there, Jared. The 2 tapping gloves. Figueroa combination followed by a Tennant combo. Tennant looking to get inside. One of those shots blocked by just in time. Gets through with the right hand.
I feel like Jared, as this fight goes on, Jared is getting a little bit more comfortable, delivering some bigger hits.
You see Justin Figueroa biding his time. The 2 now exchanging punches right in front of us as they now near the center of the ring. This is round 2. Scheduled 8. Figueroa looking to push the pace. Tennant answers.
Ooh.
And now a mark below Tennant's eye, his right eye. Takes a couple of shots from Figueroa. Justin looking to end each round with a flurry. I said round 2 a little while ago. Round 3 now in the books.
3 rounds in, and after that first one, it looked like Justin Figueroa really had this one. But, you know, as I said just a little bit into this 3rd round a few moments ago, that Jared Tennant, I feel like as he landed a couple of big punches, started to get a little bit more confidence in himself, and then started landing a few more punches and realized, hey, I can hang in there with the big knockout king.
Well, if nothing else, a big round for Tennant, and that And maybe literally, because his right eye is starting to swell a little bit. It stopped the bleeding, in a sense. The first 2 rounds, it was just Justin Figueroa going forward.
Let's see how much Justin Figueroa does to attack that part of Tennant's face.
We saw that in the early going of one of our earlier fights. Tennant getting out of that corner, now more center of the ring. Right hand connects, and then Figueroa throws a left that also lands.
Yeah, another big punch there by Tennant.
Another one there that didn't connect.
Figueroa being very patient, as earlier the aggressor.
Using that jab more often. Throwing it with the left hand. Big left cross, big right hand. Tennant, though, able to withstand what looked to be a powerful punch.
Well, you don't have that many knockouts if you're not able to deliver a powerful punch there for Figueroa. So I know he has a lot of confidence in himself. But Jared has been able to withstand some of Figueroa's biggest hits.
But Justin Figueroa had Jared Tennant there in the corner before Mark Kaloy has to break them apart. In case you're just joining us, Figueroa in the gold trunks, reminiscent of a deck of cards. Tennant in the black trunks. Left hand grazed the front of Figueroa's nose. Justin backing Tennant up. Jared fighting his way out of the corner. Left hand lands for Figueroa.
Figueroa able to land some big punches and an occasional nice counter by Tennant. Ooh.
Justin right hand sounded like it landed, obstructed there by his stance. Left hand low to the body. Combination, the final punch got through for Tennant. There's 2 more punches.
Probably one of his best combinations so far. Found an opportunity there to go to the body, then to the head.
Figueroa lunging with that left hand. Final 10 seconds of round 4.
Oh boy, we got ourselves a fight here, Hector.
Well, I think it's obvious that Jared Tennant's not backing down.
No, he's not backing down, and then, like you mentioned throughout the fight, he's taking some hits, and he's also delivered a few combinations. And in the later part of the 4th round here, he's put in some work, and Justin is having a little bit of trouble trying to finish him off.
We're exactly halfway through the fight. Tennant has performed better the last 2 rounds. Would you say, though, at this point, it's an even 2-round split, though?
I would say that, and I'm glad that you mentioned that first, because I want to agree with you on that. Because I feel like Justin came out aggressive. He landed a lot of punches, even a knockdown. I believe it.
Yeah, in the first round.
Marked it as a knockdown. But Tennant really just has come to life in the last couple of rounds here, and he's delivered some blows, and I feel like they made a little bit of an impact on Figueroa.
Round 5, scheduled 8. Figueroa coming out throwing a couple of punches early, has Tennant in the corner. Jared able to back away, get himself out of that corner, now center ring. Official Mark Kaloy saying, hey, stop, we're gonna separate the 2 of you.
You know, it's easy to look and see, Tennant 40 years old and Figueroa, in his later 20s. And you think, hey, this is probably easy for Figueroa, but boy, oh boys, Tennant's making us 40 and over proud.
Representing an entire age group is Jared Tennant, at least tonight he is. So far, doing very well for himself. Figueroa, couple of shots to move Tennant up against the ropes. There's Justin with a big left hand, now a right for Tennant.
Nice side hooks there to the side, of Figueroa.
Justin landing with the left hand. Left hand lands again. And Tennant here, these last several rounds, doing just enough to stop any kind of a Figueroa onslaught. You can tell Justin, virtue of constantly moving forward, he wants to press the action. But every time he's done so, Tennant has held him at bay.
Yeah, he's gotten out of situations. He's landed some big punches. He just landed a big right hook just a second ago.
Got a left hand in. Justin Figueroa saying that didn't hurt me as he continued to move forward. So showing that actions are louder than words. Tennant with a couple more punches. Right hand for Figueroa connected before a left hand landed as well.
Justin's looking for that big punch.
And now under that right eye for Tennant, that welt becoming much more noticeable.
Really all Figueroa has to do is keep attacking up there.
Stop. There's Kaloi stepping in. Figueroa there with a punch to get the two out of a clinch. Final 10 seconds, and it's Tennant who might want to steal this round with a flurry. Figueroa has other ideas.
All right, that's a tough one. That's a tough question.
Really?
Yeah.
So, based on your scorecard right now, you might have Jared Tennant up 3-2.
I think so, just because I feel like Jared has been aggressive as well. He's landed some pretty big punches. I know Justin does a really great job of not making him look impactful, but Justin is. I don't know if you can say that those two are maybe equal right now. I would probably go that route, but I really admire what Tennant is doing right now because I feel like he was behind the 8 ball in the first 2 rounds, and I feel like there's just been something he's noticed that's given him confidence through the rest of this fight.
Tennant out of his corner as we get underway with round number 6. I will say this, the Justin Figueroa we saw in the first 2 rounds we haven't seen in the last 3. With that, a big left for Figueroa and then a right for Tennant. It's been a story of the fight the last several rounds.
Figueroa is turning up the aggression here.
Combination for Tennant before he moves away. Tennant with 4 straight punches.
And those are pretty big punches.
There's Figueroa trying to stay in close, going to the body of Tennant. That one upstairs. You can see the coaches in the crowd, the trainers in the crowd as Tennant comes back with a couple, encouraging Figueroa to keep Tennant off balance with his jab. There's one right there. Justin trying to pinpoint his punches here a little bit more. Right hand for Tennant.
Tennant landing that one. You know, you could just see the confidence of Tennant as the round continues. Tennant looking like to be the aggressor here.
Here's Figueroa, he has Tennant in the corner. And maybe time to reverse the everyone's got a plan until you get smacked in the face. Yeah. Maybe it's Figueroa, who's now had to alter the way he wants to do things because of shots he's taken from Tennant. Going to the body there is Figueroa. Tennant counters, got that left hand through. Overhand right for Figueroa.
You know, obviously this is a title match, title bout here. Both these two boxers are great professionals, so these guys are going at it, and this is everything you want to see when you're watching a boxing match.
Stop. Well, Tennant tying up Figueroa, causing Kaloy to step in between. Kaloy again having to break the two apart. See if Figueroa tries to steal the round with a late flurry. Picked up the activity, but not much after that, and then some punches exchanged as the bell to end round number 6 is heard.
Well, this is what we wanted, right? We wanted a fight. You know, I know you look and you see, you do your research and you say, hey, this guy knocks people out, knocks them out fast. And maybe that's what we thought we saw in the first couple of rounds. But Jared Tennant wasn't going to have any of that. He's making a stance for himself. He's put himself in there and he's making this like, hey, we've got to stick around to watch what's happening here because both these two fighters are putting it out on the line here.
Yeah, for Justin Figueroa, a reminder, or if you're just joining us, he's 12-0 coming in. 10 of his wins have come by knockout. So this, as we head into round number 7, is foreign territory for him. Normally not still in bouts at this point, but I think that speaks to the effort that Jared Tennant has put forth tonight in this main event here at the San Antonio Summer Showdown, the last of 7 bouts from right here at Boeing Arena, the Boeing Center at Techport.
And indeed, it's been that all night long, a showdown indeed.
See Figueroa trying to back Tennant back against the ropes and into a corner. Big right hands.
Justin's camp looking for one of those punches to land solidly.
Here's Figueroa looking to come inside, takes an overhand right from Tennant. Kaloy giving a warning to Tennant regarding the holding once they get up close. Tennant now has, I should say Figueroa now has Tennant against the corner, but Jared gets quickly out of it. Center ring, big right hands.
Tennant really landing some big punches.
Figueroa with a lunging left. That one connected. Here's a right. Tennant covered up, was ready for a Justin onslaught. It didn't come, though.
Yeah, I thought that one was coming by Figueroa, but Figueroa decided to save that energy for a little bit later.
We're in round 7. Figueroa picking up the activity. Left and a right combination. Another one. Tennant with a couple shots to the body. Figueroa, they're putting Tennant away. Tennant lunges now with the left, then missed with a big overhand right. Figueroa appeared to get a good left hand in.
Figueroa finding his spots.
A crossing right for Justin.
Look at Tennant's face. Figueroa trying to attack.
Good exchange here in the center of the ring. Both guys throwing, getting a couple in. Under 10 seconds to go in round number 7.
Don't ask me.
I was going to look over right now and say, I think this one is a lot closer than people might have thought.
Yeah, I think so too. I think both of them are landing some really good punches, and I think Justin is got all he can handle right now. I mean, both these fighters, even when he's had him a couple of times in the corner, I wouldn't have thought Justin not going after that to take advantage of him in the corner. Somehow he kind of let him loose to fight in the ring some more around, but you know, it's a little bit above my level here. This is championship fighting here as far as the techniques and the strategery.
Well, 8th and final rounds between Justin the Million, Just-in-Time Figueroa, and Jared the Technician Tennant. Final 3 minutes.
I feel like if one of these wants to obviously win outright, we're going to need to see a knockout.
Both coming out a little bit busier than they have come out in the previous 7 rounds. Save for maybe the first when Figueroa came out with busy hands. Left hand, now a right.
Yeah, Figueroa looking to land that big punch, looking for that knockout.
This one for the junior NABF super welterweight title. Justin Figueroa holds it now.
And Hector, this fight might be so close that I think you're going to need a knockout.
Well, both of them aggressive from the get-go, so I think both of them sensing what you're sensing as well. Both center ring. Right hand, Tennant had it cocked, let it go. Don't think though that it landed in a flush capacity. Both fighters busy here as we go near 2 minutes in the 8th and final round of this super welterweight match between Justin Figueroa and Jared Tennant. Combination for Tennant.
Justin looking to respond with a combo of his own.
Figueroa with a left hand, it lands. Tennant with a right hand that connects. Figueroa coming in. Tennant against the ropes, both now clinched as Kaloy comes over to separate the two. Right around a minute and a half left. You can hear the leather of the glove collecting more often now. Gloves, I should say, plural.
You know, oftentimes, Hector, you have big matches such as this, you know, whether you buy it on pay-per-view or you go to the fight, you don't get to see this many exciting fights in one evening.
Figueroa, again, he's telling Kaloy, hey, he's hitting me in the back of the head. Kaloy looks like he said something to Tennant about it. Final minute of the final fight of the San Antonio Summer Showdown.
Well, these boxers have been going at it. They look fatigued, but they're still throwing haymakers.
Big right-handed miss. There's the final 10 seconds of the bout. Figueroa coming inside, swinging away. So is Tennant. And that is it for the San Antonio Summer Showdown. 8 rounds in a junior NABF super welterweight title match. And now it's in the hands of the judges.
Oh, what a tough job that gotta be for the judges, because I know just by watching right here that it's a tough job. These two fighters left it out all on the ring here, Hector. And I'm interested to see who the winner of this match is.
So, can I ask, putting you on the spot, if you're one of the judges, who do you give it to?
Man, if I'm one of the judges, because Justin Figueroa has been, for the most part, an aggressor, and it had to be Jared Tennant coming back to respond, I think that is probably the additional weight that goes on to change that or make that decision for me.
I think the knockdown that Justin Figueroa got in the first round is going to weigh heavily on this decision. Now, in addition, Figueroa was the aggressor more often than not. He was dictating the pace and who was going where. So because of that, I think you'll hear Justin Figueroa's name called by Christian Schmidt in terms of who won this fight. But either way, a fight that by no means was any kind of a runaway by Justin Figueroa, who came out and looked that way. Here's Christian Schmidt in the middle of the ring to let us know the decision on the final fight from right here at Boeing Center Techport.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I announce the official decision, can I get a big round of applause for these two participants? A thrilling main event, a fantastic main event here, brought to you by Desi Martinez Promotions. After 8 hard-fought rounds here at the Boeing Techport in San Antonio, Texas, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Ellis Johnson scored about 79 to 72. Judge Ursula Perez scored about 78 to 73. And Judge Nexus Navoa scored about 78 to 73. All three in favor of the winner. And now the new junior NABF Super Welterweight champion, and still undefeated from Atlantic City, New Jersey, Justin Time Figueroa.
You see Justin Figueroa given with the belt. It was vacant coming in, so both these fighters with a chance to win it. Figueroa remains undefeated. Unanimous decision, Bobby, and at that, 79-72 and a pair of 78-73, so not as close as some others might have seen it.
Yeah, and you know what, Hector, you make a great, valid point at the end. Just a moment ago, that knockdown, I think, weighed heavily, and really that's what really kept Figueroa ahead.
Let's send it to our Azevedo Radovan in the ring.
How have you been able to maintain success and still stay undefeated?
Through dedicating yourself to whatever you love and whatever you believe in. And I believe in myself because the work that I put in with my team, I got a phenomenal team in training and in management. I want to give a big shout out to Fighter's First Manager for doing a great job, Desi Martinez Promotions for putting together a fabulous event. I want to thank the crowd of San Antonio for coming out. I hope we gave you a great card to remember, and hopefully we'll be back next year.
What does a win here tonight mean for your career?
Well, when I go back home to fight back home in Atlantic City, which Atlantic City is also a great fight town like San Antonio, but in Atlantic City, my hometown, we have casinos, the boardwalk, the beach. So come see me fight in Atlantic City November 7th. It's going to be pretty big back home.
What was the preparation like for tonight's fight leading up to it?
Man, I put a lot of work, honestly. Me and my team, I was so confident coming in, and I think I was looking for a knockout because I was so confident in the work that I put in, especially dropping it in the first round. So I felt myself keep trying to land that big punch because I was like, oh, I put him down, let me put him down again. But see, that's what happens when you try to force a knockout. But he fought a good fight, much respect to my opponent, and I'm glad we gave a good fight to San Antonio. Like I said before, I was either going to knock him out or we were going to put on a good fight, and I always love a good fight. I know San Antonio loves a good fight.
What message do you have for your fans out there tonight?
I love you guys. This is the entertainment business, and I hope you guys are entertained. Like I said, Desi Martinez put on a phenomenal show. He can call me whenever he wants, even if it's 2 in the morning and my girlfriend laying next to me in the bed. Desi Martinez, you could call me for your next show. I love San Antonio.
Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you to our Isabella Radovan, who did a fantastic job not only with that interview with the new NABF Super Welterweight Champion, Justin Figueroa. not only there, but throughout the entire main card of this broadcast. And that Figueroa bout, Bobby, caps an exciting night, 7 fights in all. Hopefully you're with us at the beginning of the stream to catch all 7. But even you were with us for the broadcast portion or just a couple of fights within the broadcast portion, fantastic, fantastic night of boxing. And Justin giving props to Desi Martinez Promotions, DW Goodlow putting this together, a big part of putting this together for Desi in a night here at Boeing Center at Techport. That was a lot of fun. Second time that DMP Promotions have done it when you date back to March of 2024.
Yeah, and if you're watching now or later, I encourage you to watch this entire broadcast. It started a couple hours before we came on, but there's some great bouts right before we come on as well. But what a great event. And the city of San Antonio showed up here on the southwest side of San Antonio here at Techport, the Boeing Techport Center. And it's great fun to call this evening with you, Hector. So just a great event overall, and a big thank you to Desi Martinez.
And so to recap the night, Oliver Guerrero beats Jerome Aiken, 3rd round TKO. Joseph Amaji falls to Santiago Buendia, that a unanimous decision. Isaac Bermea beating Pedro Pinillo, unanimous decision. Edward the Hunter Ortiz, a TKO. He beats Jose Sanchez Charles. Ethan Perez, a unanimous decision over Osmar Rodriguez Gamez. Justin Paldo, a unanimous decision over Sayed Chino. And in the main event that you just saw, Justin Figueroa topping Jared the Technician Tennant. And so just in time gets enough of the referee's card to run his record to 13-0 and capture the junior NABF super welterweight title. So for Desi Martinez Promotions, DW Goodlow, Isabella Radovan, Bobby Mendez, the outstanding folks at Wick Productions, our camera operators tonight, Eric Mays, Benjamin Figueroa, producer on site, Grady Elbell, JJ Trevino, and Krista Mays, our wonderful directors and producers, Bob Merrill and Cole Pavilio, and for Bo Wick and Wick Productions, who makes everything on the broadcast site go, we say thank you for joining us. Good night, and we will see you the next time we do a DMP Promotions boxing card, maybe from right here at Boeing Center, Techport, right here in San Antonio. Good night, and have a great rest of your weekend.
Showdown brought to you by Desi Martinez Promotions.